Welcome to WFSO After Dark Special. Like I said, I couldn't do it yesterday because I had one of my teeth pulled, and yeah, I was like swollen up and just I can talk, but I just couldn't talk as much as I should. But I'm way better. Well, yeah, I'm way better now. I ended up taking my medication, got some sleep, and yeah, I'm much better. So at least I can talk now. But anyways, we're gonna talk about today the Bucks and Grizzlies game that just ended. So we're gonna talk about that. See if there's any like wrestling news, and we know that Crown Jewel is gonna be on this Saturday. And just see, like I said, see some wrestling news is on. Then talk about some Milwaukee development, which I apologize if I bore some people if they are not interested in like wrestling and stuff like that. So we're gonna get into all that. But first, let me move this camera here. I had to move it so I won't have the logo blocking on it. But 122 to 99, the Bucks lost to Memphis Grizzlies. So I'm gonna say my take on this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. I slept most of the first half. So, and I think part of me just like don't need to see like what's going on. I can already tell you that of course Giannis is gonna get his, but it's like you got the supporting cast except for Brook Lopez. Okay, Brook Lopez finally was doing this thing, but the rest of them is like, what's going on? Like Damian with a season low. It may be a career low. What in the world? Might be something out there. I'm sorry. But yeah, what a low. He doesn't have a supporting cast, so my thing is this, like, it's like you see Trent have his like regular numbers, and just everybody else is just like they had to figure out who's going to be that third option is, and right now it's looking like it's going to be Brook, and like I said, Damian Lillard is not doing too great, and still trying to figure out why in the hell they still playing Pat Connaughton. He was good in the preseason, but just ever since is not that good. So yeah, they really do need to trade him or try to do something. So yeah, it's just like if they were doing some trades, I can see like maybe a few trades that they should do. Like I wouldn't say get rid of Dame because like although his numbers today was not that good, it's just one of those off games. But then again, like I think the only thing is like he got to change the way he plays because as you can see how many threes he shot, he's 0 for 6, and he just really got to not trying. I can understand you trying to like force a foul, like do it when you attack, not like when you shooting threes because like seems like the referees is not falling for it. But anyways, let's look at the quarter status. So, yeah, it's a unicorn. But anyways, let's look at the quarter status. Sorry, I didn't try to click that. Yeah, the first quarter, not that great. Memphis scored their quarter high of 40 in the game, with Milwaukee's 24. Then you got the second quarter, Memphis scored 30 to 24. Then third quarter, of course, you got the Bucks scoring their quarter low with 22. Then Memphis 25. 29. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. Fourth quarter it was Bucks. They won the fourth quarter, 29 to 23. But yeah, that's just ridiculous. It really is. Um, let's go with the team status first. We're gonna look at the Bucks. Um, 41 to 96 were on 43% from the field. And yeah, the 3-pointer, it's got to be really low. They got to get some people that can shoot some 3-pointers. Yeah, 9 to 42 with 21.4% from 3. Yeah, they got to do something with their shooting coach. That's what I got to say. It's like the Brewers got rid of their hidden coach, which they needed to do for a long time. So hopefully, sooner or later, Bucks can get rid of their shooting coach. The horrible free throw shooting, that's another problem. 42.1% with 8 and 19. 9 offensive rebounds with a total of 38. So not a good rebounding team like they would like these other games. I think that's 20 assists, 10 steals, which is not too bad, 4 blocks, which is kind of sad. And surprisingly, not that bad in turnovers with 10. So they finally took care of the ball in this game. And I guess it's just a problem of, just not it's just like they don't have no supporting cast that can't score or can't shoot the 3. Well, except for Brooks. So at least that's a good thing with the turnovers. There ain't that much. So that's a good thing. So let's go to Memphis, which they got better field goal percentage than the Bucks, 43-82 with 52.4%. Yeah, they wasn't hitting that good in 3-point shooting either. 8 of 28 with 28. Might as well say that's close to 29% from 3. So they didn't do that good in 3-point shooting either. 28 of 31 with 90.3% from the free throw line. 7 offensive rebounds. Yeah, and they did out-rebound the Bucks defensively, and they out-rebound them overall with a total of 56. 26 assists, 6 steals, 3 blocks. Well, they had a lot of turnovers with 16, and they still won. But then again, the Bucks did some crazy things like that too. Had a lot of turnovers and won some games. So yeah, that can happen. So ain't that much for player status that we can talk about for the Bucks. So let's just talk about that. Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think he had the game high with 37 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 assists, which I said he got to do some passing, but he probably has, but nobody hadn't been shooting. 11 rebounds, so a double-double for him. 1 offensive rebounds. His free throw got to be, he got to really work on it. 3 of 8, and 17 of 22 from the field. So Giannis is getting his numbers, and we're going to talk about this in a bit. It's just like, what's the team's problem? So we'll talk about that in a second. After I get done reading this. Okay. Brook Lopez, stepped up a little bit, so did good. 12 points. Let's see. 1 assist. Yeah, his rebounding has got to be an issue too. Only 3. 1 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 6 from 3, and 4 of 8 from the field. So that's pretty good for him. So yeah, he had a good game. But Damian Lillard, yeah, not that good. 1 of 12 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, and only 2 of 2 from the free throw. So, but has 6 assists. So yeah, not that good. Gary Trent Jr. Still trying to find his footing, and they only gave him like 18 minutes. Huh, weird. Anyway. Excuse me. But anyways, Gary Trent Jr. with 9 points, 1 steal, 2 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw. Wow, 0 of 7 from 3. but 4 of 12 from the field. So he's not finding his footing either. So yeah, something's going on. Bobby Portis, yeah, he did okay. Probably one or two people that did good from the bench. 11 points, 1 steal, 7 rebounds, with 5 offensive rebounds, which is pretty good. 3-point shooting, 1 of 5, not that good. 5 of 14 from the field, so yeah, not that good. Darrell Wright, finally, doing something, which we were expecting him to. He had 8 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, perfect 2 of 2 from 3, so that's good, and 3 or 4 from the field. Yeah, he kind of deserved those minutes, but Pat Connaughton, no, he doesn't. So let's talk about Memphis, and yeah, once again, starting 5 score at least 10 or more from the opposite team. Got Jaren Jackson Jr. with 13 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw, 0 of 4 from 3, and 5 of 12 from the field. So yeah, not that great. I'm sorry if I botched his name wrong. Santi Adama, hopefully I said it right. Had 19 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 9 rebounds, so near double-double, 2 offensive rebounds, perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw, 1 of 4 from 3, and 7 of 14 from the field. Jaden Wells, 16 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw, 3 of 6 from 3, and 5 of 9 from the field. And yeah, he played a lot of minutes. Zach Edey, the other rookie, with 10 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 8 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 5 of 9 from the field. And Ja Morant had the team high with 26 points, 14 assists, 10 rebounds, so he had a triple-double, 1 offensive rebound, 6 of 7 from the free throw, 2 of 5 from 3, and 9 of 16 from the field. That's saying something. Okay, now, once again, their bench outplayed, their bench outplayed our bench. Brandon Clark, 7 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw, perfect 3 of 3 from the field. Let me see if I can get this one right. Jake LaRava, 11 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 10 rebounds, so double-double with 1 offensive rebound, 4 of 6 from the free throw, 1 of 3 from 3, and 3 of 6 from the field. And Scottie Pippen Jr., one of the players that the Bucks should have went for, but when he was free agent, 16 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw, 1 of 3 from 3, and 5 of 8 from the field. Now, before we go on to other status, what is the problem? Thanks. But yeah, it's what is the problem with the Bucks? Not a good 3-point shooting team. That's one problem. So, and the other one is, they do need another center. So, part of me was I had a feeling maybe they should. Hello. Yeah, I know the wife is just well, I'm wearing her mask, so. Well, she knows, right? And in case y'all don't know why the Bucks losing on a losing streak, 2 games or more, I put on this silly unicorn. And plus, it's Halloween, so happy Halloween, everyone. Another problem. Dame got to change his game. So he is aging, and you know there's some games it's like okay he got it. So it's like it's how I am with certain players. Like that's how I was with Brandon Jennings back then. Like players have like an on and off switch, and they should be like every other player like Giannis, just like have an on switch every time. So that's another problem. Gary Trent Jr. got to get his filling in, like so he can know like what his role is, because I think right now he does not know his role. So he probably got to figure that out. And Tayshaun Prince, I don't know. He had that good first game against Philly, and second game was okay, but just ever since then is not that good. So you might really need to put him on the bench. So that's probably what they have to do. You might end up have to starting like somebody. Maybe Andre Jackson Jr. would be in the starting five. Although I know he played 19 minutes today, but at least he was getting some rebounding for the team. Although he was a little bit in foul trouble, but still, at least he was doing something. Like maybe get his game up. They need to really get a center or start one of these young players like Leon Robbins or Tyler Smith. They need to play them, because like if you play them, at least you got like besides like Bobby, at least you can have hey good evening no. At least like with another big man in the presence, at least you can play them and probably give you some more like league room. But yeah, either they got to trade for a big man or they got to use one of the ones they got, like Tyler Smith or Leon Robbins. They really got to use them, or drop somebody and add another center. And plus, you know, they really got to get their free 3-point shooting up. As I can see, like majority of, we already know Giannis is going to have an issue with free throws, and Dame's going to get his, but everybody else is like you got 0 for 2 and you got another 0 for 2. Like, yeah, they got to work on their free throws. And I know people out there saying already like fire Doc. Well, Doc Rivers is not the problem. He's not. It's what you got with your team is the problem. So I'm saying, like, I hate to say this, but if you have to trade Bobby Portis for like a big man, do that. You might have to, because I think his time with the team is kind of ended while he's a little bit more valuable. Like, I don't want him to get traded, but he might end up getting traded. Pat Connaughton, yeah, he got to go. Yeah, he's saying all this and that and saying like, oh, I don't hear the noise and stuff like that. Apparently you do if you're playing this badly. So yeah, he got to go. And Dorrell Wright is finally playing out of the shelf. Hopefully he play more like this. They probably will get somewhere. But you know, they need a bench. They really need like maybe 1 or 2 more players like play out their minds on the bench. And as I see, they only play AJ Green 5 minutes, so this is insane. But that's just my take on that. And final score, like I said, 99 Bucks, 122 Memphis. Looks like Houston about to beat Dallas on 103-97, and Spurs winning against Utah in the fourth quarter of 77-67. Then you got the Clippers beating Phoenix, which is shockingly in the first quarter, 13-27. So that's really shocking. So we're gonna get 2 standings, and we're gonna move on from the next subject. and I can finally take the freaking mask off. Let's see. Let's see. Give me a moment here, so we can try to look at the standings. Although, yep, Cleveland, the only undefeated team in the East. You got Boston 4-1, Chicago surprisingly 3-2 with Orlando. Then, hey, when that happens. Then you got Knicks, Heat, Wizards, Charlotte 2-2, Atlanta, Indiana, and Brooklyn 2-3. Of course, you got Philly that's 1-3. Then the rest of the teams: Toronto, Milwaukee, and Detroit that is 1-4. Okay. Yep. Oklahoma City Thunder now is the only undefeated team in the West. Then you got Golden State. Then you got a couple of teams that's 3-1 right now: Phoenix and Dallas. Although that might change. You got Los Angeles Lakers that's 3-2. Memphis right now you have 3-3, and Houston 2-2. That might change. Clippers 2-2. Sacramento 2-2, and Minnesota and Denver both 2-2. Got Portland and New Orleans 2-3. You got the Spurs that's 1-3. Then you got Utah that's haven't won a game yet. So right now Utah is the only team that haven't won the game. So we can move on from this and look at some wrestling news, and I can finally take this off. There we go. So talk about the Bucks is over. So I don't know if y'all kind of heard me by talking through that mask. It felt like I'm just talking out loud, but it seems like I wasn't. So yeah, that was weird. I didn't have that on I had that on mute the whole time, so it's kind of crazy. So I thought now we're gonna get into wrestling. So what I thought was the best, I thought NXT at the moment was like one of the best shows they done this year so far. So you know, you got like because it looked like you didn't have anybody at TNA that was going to be there but Jordan Grace. So, you know, she did her part. She was there, and seemed like they're going to do something more with her. And plus, you know, I know her contract is expiring, and I know she's going to still do more in TNA until her contract expires next year. But, you know, we'll see what happens. I just thought NXT was like one of the best NXTs that they had this year so far. So maybe next this coming Wednesday it'll probably be a little bit different while they in Philadelphia, and they're gonna be in competition for AEW, which did okay today, except for you know the last minute thing that Ferb ended up beating Shelton Benjamin. Then Bobby Lashley came in, then you know started beating up Swerve and Prince Nana. So yeah, both shows did okay, so I guess not much to complain about. But I'm trying to see if there's anything you know to talk about. Okay, they just talk about the plans on Tiffany Stratton. I thought she was like hurt or something like that. Yeah, if y'all probably saw like Instagram and stuff like that, you know, some of the wrestlers was dressed up in their costumes and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty kind of you know whatever. Okay, good for Angela Parker and Ruby Soho. She finally had her baby, and also daughter named Evie. So nice name. So that's pretty cool. Okay, Let's see if there's anything else. So yeah, of course, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez attacked Rhea Ripley during NXT. So I guess they taking her out of action like for some time. So probably give her a little bit of lead room before she probably get her rematch or something like that. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like what they actually is going to do with this situation. Like probably I know they're going to give Rhea Ripley like one more match against Liv Morgan. Then after that, who knows? But they're going to have to end up needing a new challenger for the women's world title at some point. Because I know we just can't keep going with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. You can't keep going with that. You're going to have to do something different. So it depends on what they're actually going to do different. We don't know. Let's see. Of course, everybody heard about the new WWE ID program reporting that already has some independent wrestlers on the contract. Okay. Everybody knows about this on WWE ID thing, so it's like they're gonna work with independent companies, like with some of the training centers or some of the shows like the reality of wrestling. That's one of them. Seth Rollins School. His wrestling school. I forgot what it is. So they already, let's see, that several independent wrestlers had deals that allowed them to continue to appear in independent wrestling shows. Another confirmed to the outlet that there are currently no restrictions on where contracted talent can appear. So one of the first questions popped up regarding the WWIB program was wherever or not independent wrestlers on the contract to wrestle AEW challenged on the independency or even appear in AEW. The outlet was not able to get a defined answer on those questions, which AEW and like TNA are kind of like independent. They're like a big company, but they're like independent. Let their wrestlers wrestle like other places. So yeah, this was some of the schools that WWE ID is working on. They got the Cody Rhodes Nightmare Factory, Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, Rikishi's Knox X Pro Academy, and it's just like a list of others. But yeah, they didn't really talk about like any people that's under contract, so they really didn't say that. So that was kind of a waste to talk about. But oops, go back. Let's see. Of course, Tony D'Angelo is on the roll, so pretty good for him, and hopefully, he can continue his success in NXT before they move him up. So I would like to see him get like a world NXT title before he's gone. I'm just trying to see like what else is there wrestling to talk about. If y'all can find anything that we should talk about wrestling wise, y'all go ahead and chat and put down a comment on the stream. So of course we're live, and of course on here we're pre-recorded. So yeah, for people that's watching live, yeah, just if there's a subject to talk about with any wrestling company, just post it up. Oh yeah, 7 years of Jeff Jarrett being sober. They was talking about that early this week, so good for him. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna end up watching TNA tonight. See what happened. The aftermath of Bound for Glory. So which is their big pay-per-view of the year, which was one of the best pay-per-views they done. Good one, no doubt.
So you got snacks and chips.
Let's see.
Soda.
Yeah, there's really ain't much to talk about. So, but yeah, that tag team match, against Axum and Nathan Frazier going against Cedric Alexander and Javon Evans. Very good match. Although, Wesley did kind of ruin it, but overall, it was still a good match. But yeah.
Well, no, I went back over to where the Halloween stuff was because a lot of the shelves were
probably empty because it was Sunday.
Yeah. The only thing that was left really was the candy. Everything else was gone.
Yeah, it's really
a lot of the stuff they would have started moving to the clearance section.
Yeah, I think we're gonna stop, with the wrestling talk for the evening, so because there's really not much to talk about. So what we're gonna do is just move on to talk about Milwaukee development. So this was some of the things I wanted to talk about yesterday, but I barely can talk because if y'all don't know, if y'all didn't saw on the YouTube notice board that I had my tooth pulled and I just couldn't talk. So crazy girl.
25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But anyway,
but I don't get why.
Like this an old ex cafe is gonna be like a restaurant and stuff called Adam Bar and Grill. So that's gonna be coming up soon. So it's on 3300 West Cameron Avenue. That's in Milwaukee, but I can't even think exactly where. So I think it's somewhere on the north side. That's probably all I know. So okay, talking about their history with the building in the past. So yeah, let's see. Additional new restaurant aims to open in the coming. Oh, okay. So it's going to open next month. So let's see. You got menus of sandwiches, pizza, hot dogs, built your own burgers, feature half-pound Angus beef patties served with a variety of toppings, and a side fries or potato wedges. Then additional offerings including the grilled chicken sandwich, cheese pizza, choice of toppings, and the alley dog, which is a bacon wrapped hot dog served with grilled. Maybe I will eat that, but I think I'll take out the onions and peppers for me. So not big onions and pepper guy. Appetizers such as cheese fries, nachos will be available, and of course, according to the license application, Adams Bar and Grill anticipate that 50% of its revenue will come from food sales, with additional 30% with alcohol sales. So they will be serving alcohol. The remaining 20% will be divided between entertainment fees and the sale of cigarettes, electronic vapes, devices, and tobacco. Because they probably will have to smoke outside. But okay, so seems like an Ox Cafe opened in early 2022 in 7411 West Hamilton. Features a menu of Thai, Lao, and well, as I say, like Asian dishes. We'll just put it at that. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. So there's a couple more like development that's they talking about. So we're gonna get on that. So let's see. There was something else on here too. So Urban Milwaukee is a good source of looking for what's going on
I've
in
never
the
watched
city
it.
and
I know
stuff that's like development. And plus, they got some bad things on here too. But we talking about like development. We ain't gonna talk about what's um what's bad or anything like that. And yeah, this is another one. This tavern, like, cause I used to live in this area in Milwaukee, like it was 10th and Hadley, but this is like 10th and Center, like a block away from where I used to live as a kid.
JDF's account is still
And
active.
I just remember that
It's his daughter.
this always, this hotel, not hotel, but this cafe, mainly, you get nothing but like bikers there. This is one of them that that has some bikers there and they has some people like hanging around. So it was called Club Wilson's, but now it's gonna be called the Wilson Club and Cafe. So that's gonna end up opening up pretty soon. Of course, 1008 West Center Street. Aims at a selection of hot meals, grab and go items, and alcoholic beverages, along with lounge environment and variety entertainment. Like they probably got somebody like gonna be performing there. Like I never been in there, but you can see like little bits and pieces like what's going on in there when you walk past. Because sometimes like during the summer the door is always open. So it was mainly like a bar. So I'm just glad they changing it into something else. So okay, let's see. On the cafe side, guests can expect an assortment of prepared meals for carryout. Options might include yogurt parfaits. Ooh, that's good. Soup, fresh fruit, cake slices, pie, and breakfast sandwiches with a choice of turkey, pork, or vegan alternative. The dining menu features pizza, sandwiches, fish fry, and both beef and vegan burgers, along with finger foods such as chicken strips, chicken wings, and shrimp. So that's like kind of a good idea. And plus, DJ, live music. Of course, they're gonna have a pool table and includes dancing in there. And plus, serve beer, cocktails, and other alcohol beverages. They need more non-alcoholic, places. I know that they can have some options that you can drink like non-alcoholic, which people that drink alcohol around me doesn't affect me. Like I can do with like a non-alcoholic beer and I'll be fine. Like I can have one or two and that'll be it. Cause like as long as the drink is like non-alcoholic, I'll be fine. And I'm fine with like anybody else that that drinks, but that's just me. So it's been wow. Like I know after I turned 30, I stopped drinking. So yeah, it was July 2011, and yeah, it's been 13 years since I drunk alcohol. So yeah. Also, what it says on here, let's see. Cafe plans to open Sunday to Thursday from noon to midnight, Friday through Saturday, noon to 2:30. So kind of like any normal time when bar closed. But I don't know. Should they have like an age limit? Because it sucks that some of these young cats just don't know how to act. Just crazy, just crazy. Just how some of them act. So yeah, not good. I'm trying to see like what's left to talk about. I will go to biz.
She did this video going on about like things that she
Okay.
crazy since her father died. And
Okay, there's another thing. They must have just put this up today. So, the Dunkin' Donuts on East Capitol. Some of y'all may not be familiar where it's at in the East Capitol, but 242 East Capitol. It used to be Wands. It used to be like the newly revamped Wands Walk, but majority of their Wands Walk had closed down, and it's not even I don't think there's any Wands Walk around anymore. It's not. So Dunkin' Donuts, I guess they saying it finally opened, and you got Taco Pros gonna be in the same building, but it's gonna open up sometime next month. Sure, like I said, transferred from the former Wands Walk. Although
On that movie release.
Wands Walk didn't last very long, and maybe it only lasted
She
like
said the only
3
reason she hasn't
months.
heard about her dad yet
Then
is
they just had it
it's like
empty. Then,
she said
like
she
I saw,
knows
like
Ricky.
within
I
last
like
year,
the review when she said
like
this
no,
year.
it was actually within early this
He
year.
rich
They
legendary
decided to
brothers
change it. So
when
why not
they're
have Dunkin'
scientists.
Donuts?
Because
It's a
in
good
my review
idea.
you said to me, I get to that grandma in the
Let's
very
see.
slightest way
The
that
newest
it was
Dunkin'
like
is open
you
Monday
sit
through
on the
Saturday from
couch
4 to
and
8
I
and
know
Sunday
he is gonna be.
5 to 6,
And
which is not a
this
good
is the
opening
funniest.
for.
Somebody said
Oh, 4 a.m. Okay.
on
I thought it said 4
Memorial
p.m. I'm sorry, it's
Day
4
for
a.m.
his
So,
birthday
okay, makes
with like
sense.
videos of her when
I
she
thought
was
it said 4
little
p.m. at
with
first, so
him
yeah, I was reading it
drinking
wrong.
like
So,
one of the most recent ones before he died.
so yeah, Monday through Saturday, 4 a.m. to 8
So what
p.m., which
about
is
you and the
fine.
craze?
Then
Well,
you got
Gary
Sunday,
was out
5
there
a.m. to
telling
6
me
p.m.
enjoying
So it opened
Bruce
early in the
Lee.
morning, so people want to
And
get their,
she
coffee
wouldn't
on
have
and
thought that
donut.
somebody said Bruce Lee's not dead. And
It'll
she
be
said,
open.
that's right. Some people
Taco
mentioned Bruce Lee's
Pros,
not
let's
dead.
see,
He had a
is
restaurant serving
processing in the northern half of the
hibachi or
building.
something
Okay.
like that. And Shannon left a comment underneath
The
it.
first Milwaukee location was
And I don't
14th
know,
and
I watched it.
Wells.
I was gone
I didn't even
because
know it
like
was one
that
of.
person
Oh
like
yeah, because I haven't been
but it
around there
was
in a
just
while. So
Shannon's comment
yeah,
like
Taco Pros, they got a first
knew it.
location,
And he said,
14th and Wells. Oh, it's Illinois base. Okay, so hey, why they have a lot of Illinois stuff around here when it comes to food? There ain't nothing wrong with that. They also have a restaurant in Mequon, and with additional forthcoming on locations is West Milwaukee and
oh,
West
Patrick,
Alice,
you do.
which is understandable. Okay, the
Why she
business will
had
be
to
open.
about that movie release? She did.
Will be 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily,
What's it called
which
again?
is fine,
The White Dragon.
which is needed.
It was supposed to have already been released like 2 years ago. Actually,
Let's
not 2 years
see.
ago, last year.
It was released in certain theaters this year. Let's see. Let's see what else is there to talk about. Okay. Let's see. There's talk about in the biz journals. So, let's see. If there's anything to talk about before we end the show. Um. Okay. We'll talk about that. Let's just see if there's anything else to talk about before, because oh yeah, downtown condos. That I think I already talked about that, but I probably didn't. But just in case, we will get to that in a second. Um,
No, it hasn't.
it hasn't.
Said the film was originally scheduled to be released in limited theaters on September 4th, but that release has since been removed.
Wow. It's like, what are they saving it for? Just don't make any sense. Okay, let's see, there's probably, okay, let's talk about a little bit of the, endorsement of the condos. But I think I already talked about that, so understand if y'all don't want to listen to like a couple more developments before we end the show, so y'all can, or stay on or don't watch. But let's see. They talk about making like a whole bunch of condos, which would be bunch of townhouses. Which they was talking about. They said this would be the new condominiums that they had in downtown for like years. So, which is understandable. Some of the ones that got like downtown now, which is been there for like a very long time. So 1524 through 1546 North Jefferson Street. Um, that is kind of like the downtown area as well. So downtown condo development has stalled since the mid 2000s, which is crazy. Should have been this. It should have been that long. So we're not seeing condo development since the recession. So known as the 15s at Park East. Project will include 15 three-story townhouses, well, townhomes, that will each span around 2,000 square feet with 3 bedrooms up to 3.5 bedrooms with an optional rooftop patio. Each unit will have an attached two-car garage accessible via in the alley. The developer has not found out the price, but aiming to keep each unit under 1 million. Jakes. So, yep, that's the picture there of how it's gonna look, and too bad because there's people that want to live in condominiums, but like I said, it's like with high pricing and stuff like that. So it's gonna break ground in March of next year. So we'll see how that goes. But let's get back to that, and there's a few more things to talk about before we get off the air with we will talk about the hotel. Let's see. I'm surprised that they had on. I think it was on like I was checking on my YouTube page, and they had something like the top 11 most expensive cities in the U.S. and I'm kind of surprised, but like I shouldn't be because of other stuff that been going on with like they was raising like rents and stuff like that last year, but Milwaukee was in the one of the top 11, which part of me don't understand because then again, as you know, everybody's rent been raised up ever since this because COVID thing and some other stuff. It's kind of like ridiculous. So Moth Craft beer is being sold to they say a local brewery is going to buy it. So it was said, and plus it was like on the news earlier today that a local brewery is buying it because they think the reason they sold it is because they don't think they can go on their own for that. So it's going to close by December 1st, and it's expected to keep the Mild Crap brand but operate under a parent company. So we don't know because we do got a lot of breweries around here, so it could be interesting. Mild Crap began looking for a buyer after his Denver location closed. Wow. In April 2023 after 8 months of operation. Oh wow. Let's see. Has been opened, that location is as well as the one in Waterford, Wisconsin, which never came to fruition, and in Woodstock, Illinois, which opened in 2023 but remains open. The Woodstock location will either be going to be part of a sale or will continue under the current owners of Mild Crap. So it depends like how successful it is. You never know. But yeah, I'm just trying to wonder like who actually gonna buy it. Because we do got a lot of several breweries around here. Maybe it'll be lakefront. You never know. Yeah, because I know there's places like around like the Mild Crap has opened its Water Point Tap Room located in 505 South Fifth Street since 2016. Oh, the brewery earned a bronze in American Style Sour Ale category at the 2022 Great American Beer Festival. Okay, that's good. I don't know. It's just gonna be a question like who's gonna like I said, we got a lot of breweries, local breweries here, but it's like who's gonna own it? I know that'd be like the biggest question and stuff like that. So anybody that did win trick or treating tonight, good for y'all because certain places, not in the Milwaukee County, but everywhere else is they had their trick or treating today. So let's talk about this vacant hotel that was in Wauwatosa, which I'm pretty, shocked that. I thought there was people that was actually like staying there, but I guess not. Okay, it closed earlier this year. For y'all that familiar with this hotel, the Radisson, is like across the street from the new hotel that they opened up last year, and also across the street from Mayfair Mall. So yeah, let's see the building. Yeah, we know where it's at. Previously housed at the Radisson Hotel and Jimmy's Island Grill and Iguana Bar, both of which closed earlier this year. Oh crap! I always wanted to check that bar and grill out. Seems like I want to. It's owned by Brookfield Best Decade Properties, which also owns the office building next door to. Oh, next door. Okay. That hotel being vacant isn't great. They like to see something happen here, so let's see. He was previously Vice President of Development for West Atlas Base MSP Real Estate. Heritage Senior Living, which is separate more than a dozen large scale housing developments, including an apartment which apartment unit that's by the Wauwatosa's Mayfair Collection area. Okay. In his new role, Hyman said he's focused on creating more housing to support the growth of Wauwatosa's population and tax base, while also preventing its beloved tradition neighborhoods is approaching following direction of growth to primarily throughout though fairs, that are already seeing commercial activity. He said that could include the redevelopment of former hotel site, which will further use the goal rate. Sorry if I said it wrong. The intersection of Mayfair Road and North Avenue as a city in Milwaukee bears low visionary. Of course, the redevelopment they talk about doing around Mayfair. So, like the one that's on that Southwest Mall, they're gonna turn it into like apartments and some retails and stuff like that. So that would be interesting what they're gonna do with that. Cause the first like mall that actually done like apartments and stuff like that is the Grand Avenue. No, it was actually Bayshore, I should say, when they was reconstructing everywhere like earlier last decade. Then Grand Avenue, you know, drove along and done, it's like apartments and stuff like that. Like on the, I would say on the east side of the building. But well, if they do something with that, that would be cool. Because there are some hotels that needs to be, like with the what's it? The biggest I think the Hilton downtown is the biggest one that's out of everything in Milwaukee. Yeah, I think it's the biggest hotel in Milwaukee, but it used to have like a swimming pool area. Well, like kids can go swimming, adults can go swimming and stuff like that too. But they closed that down for like years and still didn't do anything with that area. It's like I can give them an idea to do with it. Do like a well, all these other places doing like renting out for if they want to do like conventions and stuff like that. Like tear that down and make it like a convention thing. That's just my idea. But yeah, but that'd be cool. If they do something with that. That old hotel. Oh wow. Okay. Top three largest Milwaukee area hotel. So, yep, the Hilton Milwaukee Senior Center. Yep, that's number one. And took over his plate. Yeah, I think the Hyatt Regency Milwaukee was number two, but now you got Palawami Casino Hotel, that's number two, and you got the Hyatt Regency Milwaukee, that's number three. So, yeah, I want to view the list. I wish they can say on the side, like how many. Let's see. Yeah, the Hilton is first with like a little bit over 700 guest rooms, 20 meeting rooms, in total meeting square space 30,000, and largest meeting room is 7,000 square feet. Um, then you have Potawatomi, which was made. No, no, no. It was the casino was made in 1991, but the hotel was built maybe it's been some years, but not that long. But it's been some years. The hotel casino got like 500 guest rooms, 8 meeting rooms. Total meeting square feet is 12,155, and the largest meeting room is 2,865 square feet. Then you got the Hyatt Regency in third with 481 guest rooms with. Okay, I didn't know they had that many meeting rooms. They got 23 meeting rooms, and total meeting square feet, of course, 33,000. With one of them with 999,900. Um, then the rest of these hotels is like not in the county. Sheridan Brookfield 388, Grand Javina Resort and Spa 358, which is in Lake Geneva. The Abbey Resort is in Fonda, Wisconsin. Then you got the Fisher Hotel that's in downtown Milwaukee, 307 guest rooms. Milwaukee Marriott West in Waukesha, Lakeline Resort. Then you got DoubleTree by the Hilton Milwaukee. It was a Hilton hotel, but it was called something else before it came like the hotel. That's across the street from. God darn it. Oh, okay. Across the street from the Hilton Milwaukee City Center. That's across the street from there on 6th in Wisconsin with 243. Um, Drury Plaza Hotel, which were recently was redone because it was once at one time was a bank, and they did do that recently. This was yeah, the building was done. No, not this one. Yeah, 2019 that it was done. Okay. I'm about to say it was not that long ago they made change that from a bank to a hotel. So we're just gonna get to the top 20, then we're gonna stop from there. Western Milwaukee. Oh, it was created 2017. Okay, I thought it was like a few years ago because I never noticed that one. It has 220 guest rooms. Okay. Then St. Kate's, which was made in 2019 with 219 guest rooms. The Trade, which is by the Fires Reform, 207 rooms, which was created last year. Number 16 with 207 guest rooms. Milwaukee Marriott Downtown, of course, was created in 2013. Finished in 2013, I should say. 204. Then, that's in Brookfield, nearby Brookfield Square. That was 203 rooms in 2006. It was made. Okay, yeah, this hotel in Wauwatosa, I keep going past there. 198, and you got it was made in 2018. Then you got Renaissance Milwaukee West. That was created 4 years ago. 196 rooms. So So wrestling, around the airports, Brookfield, some downtown and stuff like that. So, well, they only go up to 27. So, you know what? Good for them. So they just can't say that we don't have enough hotels like in the area, Because I know they want to get like rooms like around downtown, but there are still like some developments of certain hotels around the area. It's just like one of those things you just gotta wait and see. So that's what it is. So we're gonna end this show from here. If you guys for watching on Twitch, please thank you. The next time we'll probably will be live on Twitch will be tomorrow to talk about the Crown Jewel PLE event. So just talk, doing my predictions and stuff like that. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, and the kind of the same thing with YouTube. That the next time we'll be on live, we'll be talking about Crown Jewel. So, unless there's anything else that I gotta report and post out for on YouTube, that would be it. Earlier today, which was like started at 9, which was exclusive. So if y'all didn't see that episode, go ahead and check it out. Let's see, but yeah, thanks you guys for watching on Twitch, and please follow us on here. So, more live videos to come. And for you guys on YouTube, thanks for the like that I see up there. So please like and subscribe to the channel. If you like more content like this, like talk about everything that's going on, like with wrestling, Milwaukee Bucks, comic book TV, and movie news. Also, while we were just talking about just a few minutes ago about developments that's in the Milwaukee area. So, if you're interested in that, please subscribe to his channel. We got over 2,100 videos. So, been doing that for like the 15 years. So, pretty cool. Thank our sponsor, the Tour Dimension. So more information about them, including like upcoming events in the Midwest, like wrestling wise. Also, videos like this and pictures and stuff that we did, when we was out like in wrestling, or like the people we meet, like it could be like some Bucks players or some WWE or AEW or wherever wrestling stars we meet. So those pictures are on there. So check that out. So the website is wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. So get a chance, check that out. And that's pretty much it. But like I said, I appreciate y'all watching. For those who like on here, so thank you for watching. So until the next video, you guys have a good one. Like I said, next time I be on here, we'll be live. We'll be talking about Crown Jewel. Otherwise, if there's anything else that's happened beforehand, we will post it up and talk about that. So until the next video, you guys have a good one, and see you later. Goodbye, everybody.